upset?
I'm about to say, one name that is actually a surprise here, Thomas of the 446th variety is now up against SNooFL in winter semis.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, Thomas, one of these up-and-comers, has been putting a lot of work in Pyra and Mythra, and it's now starting to pay off. Been paying attention to some of the sets over tonight and has been doing a really good showing.
Yeah, and right now we see Snoop trying to go in on something here, but he's really trying to work around because Pyra and Mythra, I would say, are some of the best characters that work in neutral. But, however, SNooFL's taking it into account. He's saying, nah, that ain't it. Let me show you something real fast. Ooh, going for something right there.
Try for the down smash on the 2-frame, not going to get it. No. And here comes Thomas taking that advantage right back.
He tries to stuff out the Firefox, but doesn't really get the attempt. A little late on that 2-frame again. Uh-oh. Goes off with the nair. Is that going to be the stock? That's going to be the stock.
Caught the jump way out there. Had no avenue to get back. Thomas446 losing that stock really relatively early. And honestly, that's going to be the key for SNooFL's game plan here. It's going to be capitalizing on mistakes that Thomas makes. Because the thing with Pyra and Mythra, they can dominate the neutral all day long. It's all about how you can capitalize on little mistakes like that and get it. If you can do that and use that mistake to snuff out any sort of momentum that they have, it automatically puts the matchup right back in your favor.
Yeah, and to add on to that, with linear recovery patterns, you have Pyra being able to come back on, but like with the spike hitbox as he goes down, and Mythra having 2 options, but however, there is only so many options to get back to the stage with these characters. So it is a sense of balance. Try to call out the recoveries. As I said before, Snoop doing a really good job of just chipping away. Look at him. He's not really going for any sort of hard hits. He's just kind of chipping away at the moment.
He's just dancing around that shield.
He is.
Back and forth with the up air, just pulling out those threats, just like, don't jump, don't do it.
He's kind of treating. He has the whole carrot out there. It's out. No, you want to jump? Oh, and Doug calls out the jump again. He's just going to make him fall to his death. He said, don't even try. Shield parry.
A great parry. Gets a couple of good hits after that. Not a whole lot after that advantage. Thomas gets this reset the neutral, but not for long. Here comes SNooFL. Pressuring on those platforms. Oh, those quick attacks of those hitboxes. That's 3, 4 uppers with a weak hit on the last one. Doesn't matter, fell into an up smash. SNooFL's looking at a 3-stock, applying the pressure, and again!
Oh my God.
That's 3 times now. That was 3 times where SNooFL just immediately recognized the situation, got out there with a weak hit of nair, snuffed the recovery, and that was it.
Nair for your troubles, make the doctor away, huh? Crazy.
Yeah, that's again, that's SNooFL's intuition with how good this character is in the neutral coming in. Like, SNooFL knows that Pyra and Mythra can absolutely run circles around Fox in the neutral. So if you get that game plan started, it's gonna be a lot of trouble. So what's the best way to do it in the first place but to just shut it down completely?
Right.
And that's the goal of the game. Just wait your time, be patient, wait for the slip up, and then just turn it into a single player game. Don't let them even touch the controller.
He said, don't even touch this thing. That is awesome. But now let's see how Tom can react right back as we go to Town and City. Big change as to stage because now we got 3 platforms, changing platforms. However, SNooFL going right back to work. Looking as he sees at the ledge. No, tries to read it up with the up air, doesn't get it. However, puts him back on the ledge. SNooFL's really good at using stage control to his advantage here, putting them back, and he is just dominating even in neutral now against a neutral heavy character.
Yeah, still chasing again, sees the blood in the water and is now starting to capitalize on those mistakes more and more. And honestly, with Thomas's counterpicks as Town and City, I feel like from that first match you saw how he's been losing ground a lot off of like those couple interchanges in the neutral.
Oh my God, that was a
beautiful edge guard right there.
Took the words right out of my mouth. And it goes right back after it. SNooFL said, hold up, let me get that stock real fast.
Yep, right back to even. Anyway, I think Thomas, in terms of this counter pick, I would imagine that he'd be using Town and City, just the space in order to kind of run away from Fox. Because the thing with Pyra and Mythra that a lot of people forget, they also have a lot of camping power as well. So wide stages, it benefits them a lot. Oh, wait! Going down far! Yo, dragged out fair. Are we in the right game right now?
Oh my god.
Yo, we just got teleported back to 2017.
Bro, Smash 4 out here. All he was missing was a footstool, and he got it.
It's honestly like that's the one thing that's scary about SNooFL off stage is he's not afraid to go to those options. It's great to see. Honestly, I loved seeing that again. That brought back good memories.
Yeah, especially with a character who's got pretty good recovery options. It's just that in a situation where he can get back to the stage better than his opponent could in that situation. But other than that, however, Fox could have some issues getting back on the stage against another opponent. Camped, however, Tom is trying to get back into this right now. He said, hold up, let me hold my drink. Nothing really going on right there. Snoof is playing even more patient. He's just chipping away. He doesn't really need some super sexy combo. Just needs to get in there and get his hits in, and when he makes that big opening, that's how you capitalize and take the stock.
Platforms now away. SNooFL is doing a good job of pressuring all of his landing options, but now in a bad spot. He's got to recover with Pyra on the ledge. Gets it with the up tilt. Switch back over to Mythra, but gotta watch out. Right. One drag down down air that's going to be sealing the stock. Wanted the roll read in, doesn't get it. Back throw, still has the pressure going on. Back into neutral, that's going to be the conversion that he needs, and SNooFL is now up 2-0 in some very dominant first 2 games of this set.
Yeah, but you can obviously tell that he's been really working. I mean, that setup, a lot of these setups is just knowing muscle memory. You know, you got a lot of people who just practice the combo, practice it till they get into a second nature, and when it comes in the game, it's like that. So that's one thing. That's I would talk about bread and butter. There it is.
Yeah, it literally is. It's all about suffocation. Yeah. And just how, again, SNooFL has just been so adept. As soon as he gets neutral, does not let up, keeps chasing, knows that he can extend his advantage state more and more, especially if Thomas is in the right spot. So it's all on the burden is now on Thomas to try to reel it back in, see how he can adapt to the game plan, and start to maybe play a more defensive style, trying not to, because with Pyra, it's very easy to just default to offense, right? But they also are a great defensive character, so it's all about trying to change the momentum to get that match back in your favor.
Tries to reach the Phantasm though right there, but all he grabbed was the Phantom. You know, Phantom smash until you talk about melee. Oh, tries to go in for something right there. Get something going, nope.
Almost had that down air conversion, not quite. The down air on the way down. Covered himself. That neutral air probably could have been some punish. Not a lot of quick out of shield options, but he probably could have gambled it on an up B, but instead catching SNooFL in the air with that up air. He's going to close out that first stock. Trade with the side B. Still alive, but too far out for the up B to reach back ledge. We are now back to even on the second stock.
I think Tom is now starting to realize, okay, maybe not the neutral game is something, but if I can outrange Fox, that is where my key lies. Simply because Fox's most range attack, I would have to say, would be the neutral air, going out far and staying out as far as possible with his frame data. So he is just out neutral, getting out there. Sometimes you got to throw your sword out, make him run into it.
Yeah, again, it's all trying to adapt to how high-octane SNooFL offense is. There are ways to slow it down. It's all about trying to create the space as much as you can and throw out those hitboxes, throw out those disjoints that Pyra and Mythra can use to really control the space. So that way, just if Fox is running into your aerials all the time, then it only benefits you. But if you, again, if you just get into that disadvantage state, SNooFL already knows the game plan. Suffocation. Keep the heat going, keep the pressure going. There's not a whole lot that you can use to break out of it.
Yeah, it's almost like the squeeze is on. Will get that confirmed. That wasn't really a confirm. I would say conversion. Maybe I think down air to up smash is more of a confirm. But nonetheless, great job by Tom, just keeping himself in it. Now he's got to take one more stock so he can stay alive, fight for another day. Doing a really good job of here, really putting the pressure back on the defense. His disadvantage state is getting a little bit better against Fox. Trying to keep himself in the mid stage as much as possible.
Yeah, he's starting to try to slow down the game plan. Backing up instead. That down air, dangerously close to percent. He can't get hit by another one of those because SNooFL is looking for that win condition.
Oh, tries to go for a raw
backdash.
Another one, and he's whiffing. Uh-oh. What do you got right
Back
here?
there.
Tries to go for it all right there, but doesn't get it. Looking for the down air. Oh, just gets the raw up air. We'll take the set 3-0.
Conditioned him to stay in shield, wanted him to roll back, but was looking for the jump instead. Knew he was at percent. SNooFL letting it rip, and is going to be moving on to winners finals. Very, very good set. Quick 3-0 by SNooFL. That was a clinic in aggression.
Yeah.
That was the aggression session. That was SNooFL basically saying, you know, like, again, that is a great plan for Pyra Mythra because there's not a lot of burst options that they have outside of Foresight to really break them out of pressure like that.
Right.
So if you can keep that fire going, and again, just make it a one-player game.
Yeah.
That is the easiest way to win in that matchup. Is if you have the character that can just